Hey guys, it's Kathy Hobart again, Instructional Technology Specialist. So we looked in the last session at just kind of the basic features of Whiteboard Chat, talked about the gear, setting up your board, and then using the menu over here on the left to interact with and pull content in. So let's take a look in this video at getting our students connected. So to connect our students to the board, we're going to click Invite, and that will pop up a little box. Remember, we decided in our gear settings whether we were going to require students to log in or just join with a name. So different ways that we can have students join. They can join on a mobile device with the QR code, or we can drop the link to students, either one, or copy the classroom code to send to participants. So I generally use the link, but I did use the phone on my mobile device today. So as kids come into the lesson, I have pulled in our last session, a lesson on dividing fractions. And so I'm going to be able to make some choices as to how the students interact with this content. So the first thing I'm going to show you is you can see up here on the avatars, there's me, but then I've got my participants that have joined my board as well. So my participants right now are able to go progress through the board on their own. If I want that to change, I'm going to click on my little avatar icon, and I'm going to go ahead and click Follow Teacher. Follow Teacher will only allow the students to interact with the pages that I'm on. So I'm going to go ahead and move through the deck, teach, use my tools to teach on top of it, on top of the content. And then when I'm ready to turn it over to students, so maybe when I get to one of the slides that has actually something for the students to do, I can come back and say Unfollow Teacher, and students can go ahead and interact with the content. So you have a choice to have them follow you or not to follow you. It's really up to you, depending on whether you're having the students work on this synchronously or asynchronously. Another option you may have noticed when I click my avatars, I have the ability to lock the class or lock the page. So maybe I want students to stop working altogether or stop working on one individual page. I can do that as well. You have a group board option here, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later in showcasing as well. So the really neat thing that I want you to be aware of on this is I can actually now go to my grid view, and I'm actually going to be able to hop in and look at individual students' work. So I see Josh's, each of my students' boards here in grid view, and I'm going to go ahead and click Joshua's board, and I see he's written something. I'm going to join his board and take a look at his individual work. So it's going to pull me into just Joshua's board, and then maybe I can reteach and use the tools with him to help him understand the content. So that's really neat. So if you have students working in maybe breakout rooms in Zoom, you're able to hop into the individual student boards and take a look. And again, it shows me up at the top that I'm in Joshua's student board. So I can go back to the main boards by clicking Go to Instructor. That would take it to my kind of my master, my original, or I can go back to grid view to join another student. So this is really a neat way for you to interact with students as they're working live. So that's really neat. So we're going to stop there for today. I feel like we've given you a lot of information in these 2 short videos. What I would recommend is jump in and try it out. We will each week in the following next few weeks, we'll do a couple short videos for you to help you learn some of the other new amazing features. So there's all sorts of great stuff in here. Math widgets, things that you can duplicate, manipulative students can work with. It's just an incredibly robust product. So reach out if you have any questions, and then look forward to next week's volume to get more information on using Whiteboard Chat. Thank you.